Good evening everyone. Welcome to the BISP solution. BISP is a tech company which provide technical solution across the world. So today we will talk about gross profit margin. What is actually the gross profit margin and how we can calculate it. So for that we will just move to the instance and then we will understand how we can calculate gross profit margin with the help of business rule. So for that, firstly we will move to the instance. Yes, this is our instance and yes, here we can see uh, 3 lines navigator and under it dimension. We can see here under the dimension we have account, entity, period, scenario, different things. So when we select the account, firstly we will move to the instance and we will firstly delete the instance and then again create a sample application. Yes, we will delete this application and then create a sample application. Yes, now we will create a sample application here. So that we will there is an error while creating the application. So I think we have to understand all the things on the theoretically. So what is actually the profit and what is actually the gross profit margin? So for that we have to do apply the particular formula also here. Our application is not downloading, so that's why we will do all the things in Excel. We will theoretically write the things and I will just show you the steps and you have to implement the things to execute the process. So firstly we will understand that what is gross profit margin. Gross profit margin and this gross profit margin after that gross profit margin, how we can calculate? It's a profit above the sales. We can also tell same. profit above the sales margin is a gross profit margin. And here for the gross profit margin, firstly we have to create two three dimensions. First one would be sales. We have to create a sales dimension. Second one would be the profit. And third one would be profit margin. Gross profit, and third one would be gross profit margin. So yes, these three things which we have to create in a dimension, and then we have to create a particular business rule. For that we will create a business rule. Here gross profit equals to gross profit percentage firstly we have to find out the gross profit. So for that we will apply the formula gross profit equals to sales minus cost. Yes, we also have to create one more dimension here, and that would be cost. So we will apply that formula gross profit equals to sales minus cost, and the same way we will also increase that formula like gross profit sales minus cost, and same way gross profit margin. Here the same way gross profit margin would be we will apply that formula same way. Like gross profit margin equals to gross profit multiply that percentage. Gross profit multiplied by the percentage. Gross profit multiplied by the percentage. So we will get the gross profit margin here, and after that we just implement the remaining things. Like after creating the business rule, we have to validate deploy the rule, and connect Excel with Smart View. And thereafter enter value and launch the rule here. That is exactly the formula, that is exact the process which we have to do, and in that manner we can actually get the value after implementing the rule. So that would be the process how we would get the value after implementing the formula. So here two formula which we have to apply: gross profit equals to sales minus cost, and the gross profit margin. Here you would understand the things like Here you have to understand the things like gross profit margin. So for that we will bring them in double quote. After applying that formula, we have to validate and deploy the rule. We have to connect it through the smart view. This is the smart view and this is the panel. So in that way we have to connect it to the smart view, and then we have to connect it through the smart view. Once we will connect it, and then after connecting it, we have to go to the calculation, and under it we will launch the rule after entering the value under it. So that is the actually process which we have to do in a business rule. We are facing issue while creating the sample application. That's why we are not I am not going to explain the things in the instance, but I explained you all these steps in the Excel, that how we can do and how we can implement the rule. So I hope you like the session. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you so much for your attention. If you have any query, then you can just feel free to ask me. Now I will close this session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your participation.